Let's talk travel passport wallets, right? Men, women, you kind of get a sense of what's going on here. But the old coot here, come back after another exciting video. So I was looking for one of these for a while, and I was trying to get something that was masculine, but yet at the same time just held all of my junk, basically. This one holds around 19 or so credit cards or cards or whatever. And it's kind of deceptive from the other videos that I've seen. But basically, you've got, what is this, 6 here. You've got another, what is that, about 7 here. But then inside the zipper compartment, there's another 6 right there. So 6 and 6 is 12 plus 7. You get like around 19 card slots, something like that. This ID thing is really nice because obviously you've got, you could just keep like your main photo ID there. And then what's kind of cool is right here, there's a little pocket with a little pull out for like a quick ID. So if you wanted to do just basically like another form of ID with maybe one card, like you just want to go light and just travel easy, there's a little pull out thing that comes out that goes there. But the main reason why I wanted to do this video was, so most of these travel wallet things are huge. They're bulky. They're basically like a purse, a man's purse, a woman's purse, whatever the case may be. This one, for comparison, is you've got like an inch shorter width-wise, and then from top to bottom, you've got at least like about a half an inch to maybe, I would say like an inch and a quarter shorter from top to bottom. The thickness, though, pretty much the same. I think this one's a little bit thicker because it is designed to also hold like a cell phone. Like if you want the RFID blocking and you want to shove a cell phone in there, I think you could get away with maybe a Samsung Galaxy would fit in here. I know for sure the Apple iPhones would fit in here, but it's kind of cool that it's got the buttons, right? So you can snap those closed like on either side. And then you also have the zipper that zips almost all the way around. So the zipper comes up and then it just goes to about right there. It would have been nice if it zipped the entire way, but there's probably a reason for that I can't quite figure out just yet. But anyways, with that being said, so you've got card slots there. And then on this side, basically, you've got more card slots here. So actually, when you come to think of it, I think there's another 6. So there's probably 25, I think, 25 spots to put cards. So if you're one of those people that you absolutely have to have every single credit card with you, every single membership card, every single whatever, you've got ballpark like 25 different card slots that you can put your cards into. Maybe you've got credit cards, you've got bank cards, debit cards, whatever. Like this would probably be something you might want to consider. Top grain leather, right? Good construction. Look at the stitching there. You can definitely see that. The zipper is also a quality zipper. Like it's one of these ones that rolls and zips pretty smooth. Let me see if I can just do it with one hand real quick here. But definitely a smooth zipper. I feel like the zipper is going to last a while as well, which is kind of always good news. There is also like a little pull strap thing that you can attach to this if you wanted to get that kind of a thing where you can just, loop it around your wrist just for that little extra security or whatever. But traveling, like I said, whether you're a man or a woman or even just for daily use, I mean, you've got like pockets galore here if you wanted to like keep some cash in there, keep some cash in here, separate out your bills, 20s, 5s, 10s, singles, whatever. So you've got like this flip open, quick, easy access. And then, maybe back here you want to put like some of the bigger bills, like $100 bill or a $50 bill, whatever the case may be. And then you do have another like zippered pocket here, which is basically for the coins or whatever else you want to put in there. Maybe you want to keep like a spare key to your home. Maybe a good idea, maybe not a good idea, because obviously if your ID's in here, your address is going to be there. And then they also have, if you ever lose this thing, whoever finds it would have access to your house. But you kind of get the idea. Maybe you just want to throw something in there, maybe a mint. I mean, this is a pretty thin pocket, but you throw some quarters in there, some nickels and pennies, all this stuff kind of adds up in terms of weight and bulkiness. So remember, in terms of the bulkiness factor, there's that. And then here's like your typical ladies, I borrowed one from a lady, but Here's your typical lady. See, it's about a half an inch. Yeah, honestly, it's about a half an inch thicker. Honestly, to this company making this, if it was just this and lose this outer part, then now you'd be on the same, the same playing field as like this other one, and you would thin this out. I think the reason why, if you're a male, if you're a guy, I think the most reason why guys get these is because if this was in a like a bifold wallet or even a trifold wallet, man, this thing would be huge. It'd be like that thick. And I know some guys that I've worked with that they're starting to have like hip problems because they sit down on their like, the wallet's kind of split the bifold, right? So you got left and right side, and it's just this thick, and they're sitting on it and they're literally getting hip problems or like sciatica in their leg because the wallet's too thick. So anyways, if you're that type, I've seen some types of wallets where like the guys have them where they have the chain and the chain buckles onto your belt loop. So like really it's more of like an anti-theft thing. It could be a cool thing, motorcycle riders, that kind of vibe. But give this a try. Honestly, you might want to just give this a try. Like, like I said, if you are the type that carries a lot of cards and you just want each and every card slot separated and designated out, give this a try. It might be worth your while. Anyways, with that being said, I will put links to this down there below in the description, also in the comment section. This I borrowed from a lady friend of mine, but I don't know. I don't even know where she got this or how old this is. This might be an older one, like from the 90s, something like that. That's probably why she loaned it to me, because it's old and she doesn't use it anymore. But for the build quality, the price, oh, by the way, the price, these are around like $34 on up to $40. It depends on the color and that kind of stuff. But my quest to find the perfect wallet continues. Anyways, if you're watching this video, comment in the comment section down there below. Are you this type of person that you would want to use or consider these? Whether you're a male or a female, is this something you would consider? And also, have you found a better alternative? Like, I'm always looking for good ones of these just because that's how I roll. And yes, I do need to keep every goddamn card with me at all times. Oh, business cards. If you're going to like, that's a good one. Like if you're going to like a function, let's say, or like a networking event, it's always good to have like 5 business cards or 7 business cards lined up. You can just boom, 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 just pass them out as needed, hand them out or whatever, or go digital, just go all digital and don't even deal with the business cards. Maybe you just want to keep your Starbucks card, your Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf card. I don't even know if Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf offers a card these days, but you kind of get what I'm saying. Your member rewards cards, your Petco card, your whatever. Definitely, you definitely got a room. And yeah, doing this video helped me to discover that there is a whole nother cards on that side, cards on this side. I mean, look at that. Look at how many these are all card slots. And on this side, these are all card slots. And then you got the zipper. And then you got the other card slots here. Right? Look at the card slots there. And then you've also got them here too as well. And then there's also that additional like bump out or kick out, like pull out thing that comes out that's got one photo thing, and then it's got room for one additional card. So you can have like a photo ID and then maybe like a credit card. Like if you're just going to run into the store real quick and you're like, I just need my driver's license and a credit card. Boom. You could do something like that. But other uses for this, I guess you could put like other maybe cash in there or some other card. Parking, you parked in a structure and you've got the ticket with you. Maybe you might want to put that in there. But this was kind of confusing to me. So this is RFID blocking for your cell phone. Where does your cell phone go? I guess if it's slim enough, you could put it in there. Or if it's not slim enough, maybe you could fit it in one of either of these 2 pockets or even in this pocket. Anyways, you get the idea. I will put links down below in the description, also in the comment section. Yes, those are my damn hairy legs, and I'll catch you all in the next exciting video.